The next speaker. I never know say alligator pan so popular. Because of this man. Because of this man in South Manchester. The Prime Minister keep our meeting 2 times a day. Desmond Mackenzie keep meeting. The whole of the big choices man them come to South Manchester because of this man. And I know, you never carry the short pants them, sir. Me tell you, if you carry the short pants them, 1 fee, who no call the name there, 1 fee. Who forget the short pants them, 1 fee. And 1 fee who? Who no afraid of them? Me will call their name if you don't know what I call their name. Who no feel say me afraid of them? Because my sister P, so we not afraid of no.
We not frightened so easy.
Afraid of no, easy. Alright. Back to normal proceedings. Because my Prime Minister to be not talk to no 1 a.m. in a no morning. My Prime Minister to be I talk to you in prime time. Me say when the man forward down an alligator pan, not even dog no dey on the road. Them the hours there. And now, our next Prime Minister of Jamaica, Mark Jefferson. Golden. Mark. Prime Minister. All right. And now we go back to normal procedures. My boss, oh my word, September 3rd, me I go say PM. You understand? Prime Minister. Comrades, are you feeling the feeling? Are you feeling the feeling? The next speaker. The next speaker. The next speaker is a man who I know without any shadow of the doubt will be the next member of parliament for South Manchester. The next speaker when you see him with him folder in him hand, we are dealing with some integrity matters. Walking to the wicket like Viv Richards with a SS Jumbo Bat runs I go make tonight, representing the People's National Party.
Manchester, you look good. St. Elizabeth, you look good. Clarendon, you look good. PNP, you look good.
We are one big family. The whole family. Son and daughter. Son and daughter.
Yeah, Shaggy.
Comrades. Comrade leader, comrades on the platform, comrades all. I want to deal with something right up front. I want to give a shout out to the PNP debating team last night for an excellent performance. But I want, who heard one of the GLP debaters last night say this? He said, no one manages like the GLP. Well, I suppose it's true because their management is a national disgrace. The GLP management is to sign a contract to release piece of Mega Mart building in Manchester in 2019, paying hundreds of millions of dollars in rent, supposedly to move the tax office, and no tax office can move. 6 years later, that is GLP management. No one but the GLP could start refurbishing Cornwall for $2 billion, and 8 years later, them reached $24 billion and can't done. No one else could mismanage like the GLP. Look at today's front page story on SSL. The FSC said Nigel, an alarming report. Nigel claimed he put it in the cabinet without reading it. What was the consequence? $5 billion stolen from investors. $950 million stolen from Usain Bolt. Victims. Victims may only get a few cents on the dollar. However, the country paid 1.2 million US for a forensic investigative report. The cruel report, its release has been blocked by this JLP government. Why is that? Why are they hiding the true story? The victims who have lost their money deserve to know how Craveney get him money out before it collapsed. Just like how him did get him money out of Olint before it collapsed, and him get him money out of Cash Plus before it collapsed. What can go so? So comrades, this evening I want to share a story with you about character, the mental and moral qualities of the leadership of the Jamaica Labour Party. A story that exposes their true nature and whose interests they really serve. I'm not going to go back decades. I'm just going to use the last 3 terms where their leaders and cabinet ministers are still active and offering themselves for service. First, let me remind you. That Bruce Golding and his cabinet in 2007 to 2011 spent most of their time trying to defend and protect from extradition the criminal kingpin Christopher Dudus Cook. Andrew, Vaz, all of them was part of that. This was the leader of the infamous Shower Posse, a murderous gang that to this day, labor right greet them one another with the name of that gang. The only other distinguishing feature of that administration was their colossal mismanagement of the economy. They were so dunce that not only couldn't they pass the IMF test, them couldn't even sit the IMF test any longer. The PNP government under Portia Simpson Miller and with bright ministers like Peter Phillips, Mark Golding, Fenton Ferguson, the rest of the cabinet, we rescued Jamaica from the edge of the financial precipice and set it on a good footing. But what the young people are asking me today, they say, how come with all of that, you give the JLP a easy wicket to baton, a fiscal template to follow? How come the average Jamaican has not benefited from that? 55% of Jamaicans cannot afford a nutritious meal. The percentage of students passing 5 CXC with maths and English is way down than it was 10 years ago. Healthcare is a nightmare with patients at Mandeville Regional sitting for days in wheelchairs, in passageways. Sometimes they drop dead before them can get attention. The maternal mortality rate there, mothers dying in childbirth, is 10 times what it was when the PNP was last in office. Women saying to me, Comrade Bunting, we're afraid to have children because we're afraid of the hospital. What explains these poor outcomes for our people? It can be summarized in one word, comrades: corruption. Corruption. No amount of slick PR campaigns can hide the truth any longer. The Integrity Commission report has revealed that the emperor is wearing no clothes. The final report into the statutory declarations concluded that a number of its findings are directly opposed to the established public virtues that a prime minister has a duty to uphold. What it is saying is that Andrew Holness is not fit and proper to be the prime minister of this proud Jamaica. And then, comrades, to add insult to injury, when he was referred by the Integrity Commission to the Financial Investigation Division for illicit enrichment, he cannot explain where his wealth and his money came from. He then turned around and appointed his friend Dennis Chung to lead the FID. That is what in Jamaica we call a set-on. A set-on, a fix to ensure that the matter will be dealt with. But let me tell you something now about Dennis Strong. Dennis Strong is not qualified to hold that position. Dennis Strong said he saw nothing wrong with the Integrity Commission report. I'm sure some of you here work with a bank or a financial institution. And the first year you get training and they tell you about money laundering. Is anti-money laundering training you get. And they tell you how to spot suspicious transactions. So when the integrity report say that the Prime Minister have millions of dollars in raw cash deposited via ATM to his personal account, millions of dollars raw cash from undisclosed depositors, any first-year bank employee would know that is a red flag for money laundering. Then there's another stage in money laundering called layering, where you have multiple accounts and you have thousands of transactions with hundreds of millions of dollars going through those accounts. It is a way of hiding the real source. We read about that in the Integrity Commission report, Andrew's famous 28 bank accounts between him and his associated companies, 470 million passing back and forth through them, 3,000 odd transactions, yet Dennis Strong couldn't recognize that as a red flag for money laundering. Dennis Strong has mastered, he has no forensic or investigative qualifications. He has a master's degree in seeing blind, hear and deaf. But then, comrades, we might ask ourselves, is there no one in the GLP hierarchy with some little shred of principle to say this has gone too far? Is there no one? Well, make us see if we can find one. It can't be Chris Tufton, who is being cornered by a senior journalist for playing a doctored tape, claim that he couldn't tell the difference between the fake and the original. The man is either an idiot or a pathological liar. Make we look some more. It can't be the two deputy leaders who not even Bruce Golding or Andrew Holness could have stomached them in his cabinet. It can't be the duo, the couple, one named Des and one named Dar. Des boasts about buying 100 new trucks to transport garbage. Dar boasts about buying 100 old buses to transport our most precious cargo, our children. Those people don't have any sense. But let me take it down a notch now. Let me take it down a notch to get local. Because Jensek knows that all politics is local. So let's see, could it be one of the Manchester candidates? Could it be the one who parachuted headfirst into bellyful politics in northeast Manchester? distributing scarce benefits and spoils like black drum and chicken. Labor rights fighting to death at her constituency office. I don't think so. Or could it be the one in the south who proudly posts on social media pictures of him moving around surreptitiously at night, issuing fertilizer and God knows what else? The same one who posts himself dancing and cavorting like a creepy clown in the back of the old bus with people picnic. Can't be that one. And Comrade Donovan, it certainly can't be the lady who served one term, take a few pictures, issuing a few drum of water and post on social media, patch to pothole and claim that she's the greatest MP in central Manchester history. Until she can build a brand new hospital like John Jr. did. Until she can build 5 brand new schools like Peter Bunting did. Until she can bring employment for thousands like Peter Bunting did at Sutherland Global. But take time with her. She under pressure. Nobody now wants to sit down beside her in Parliament. The PNP candidates, on the other hand, are about empowering people, are about empowering you to stand on your own 2 feet, teaching you to fish, not just giving you a fish. In South Manchester, for example, we have a platform of development for all. Better public infrastructure, roads, water, lights, schools, clinics, internet, employment opportunities through training, and are assisting our farmers and business persons. And then we top that off with a vision project of reopening the coast road from Alligator Pond TJ back to Milk River Lothan and opening the Manchester coast as a hub for community and ecotourism. Creating investment opportunities and jobs for our people. So comrades, on September 3rd, you have a clear choice. On the one hand is the PNP with a clear vision for Jamaica, where justice reigns and the education system leaves no child behind, where quality health care is available and accessible, and medication and supplies will be at Mandeville Regional Hospital and the clinics. You have the opportunity. You have the opportunity, like Floyd and Lothan have been telling you, that those 700,000 Jamaicans who have been called squatters will be given the dignity of owning their own land and their own title, not out of charity, but correcting the injustices and inequities of history. But on the other hand is a wicked and crooked regime which every 5 years offers you the crumbs from the tables of themselves and their cronies, treating you with contempt, keeping you poor and dependent so that they can control you easily at an election, and ignore your interests for the rest of the 5 years while they eat food upon food upon food. Be on the lookout for them these next few days until election. Look out for the big trousers man them who are benefiting from the corruption. Expect a parade of them through South Manchester. They hate me like poison because me not afraid of them, but them afraid to wear short pants. Like the thief who ball out bad mind when him get catch. Look out for them. Take them picture and post it like a rogues gallery, because the only other term they deserve is a prison term. Comrades, one love, one heart.
But things have been done.
I like the last shot when play through the extra cover region. Because him said them a go to jail. And Damian Crawford did tell them, one by one. Our next speaker will be one of our 22 female candidates destined for victory in the next general election. Our next local government minister. Comrades, this is September 2nd. September 2nd, we will have a watch night. Make we take it easy. We will have a watch night on September 2nd. We have to watch them. We can't sleep. We can't sleep because them a try some little something. So me a beg on no comrades, who no watch them. We have to watch them and we have to video them. Former Member of Parliament for Southeast is here. Comrade Lenward Blake. Former Member of Parliament for Southeast St. Elizabeth. And the General that will take over Northeast Manchester, Valentin Wint, is here. South Manchester, uno there. South Manchester, uno there. The General is here, 1 PB, the next Member of Parliament for South Manchester, Peter Bunting. A little no-name man, they can't challenge the General. But we are pack them up from soon down at South Manchester. By 11 o'clock, we are declare South Manchester. To bring you welcome. To bring you welcome at this time. I hear them chatting a bag of things about the pastor. Them not no respect. The pastor, the mayor, the next Member of Parliament for Central Manchester. But fly high, fly low, they cannot win. They can't beat Donovan. Them can't beat Donovan. Let me tell you something. You see Central Manchester, anything Skengdan say, I saw it go in a Central. To bring you welcome at this time is the next member of parliament for Central Manchester. And I know you can't put on your pot because Donovan will win. Put your hands together, make some noise for our next member of parliament, Central Manchester.
Can we have a pump up all of the feast and silent all the bell? What we have to do? Out on election day, Donovan we want to be we MP. Vote them out on election day. Too much bangarang agalong in the country. Vote them out on election day, Donovan the people them agree. Too much.
To the east, appear comrade. When I look in front of me, I see comrade till me eye dazzle. When I look to the right of me, I see comrade totally look bad. Norman Manley comrade. Michael Manley comrade. PJ Pattison comrade. Portia comrade. Peter Phillips comrade. Mark Jefferson Golding comrade. Make me see the flag in the air. Them things with it done. Officers of the party. Candidates of the People's National Party, councillors, council candidates, members of the Patriots, members of the PNP, YO, ex-MPs and former councillors and former members of Parliament, blood and fire comrades of the People's National Party. I want to welcome you to Central Manchester. Comrades, I want to big up the comrades of Central Manchester in particular. I want to big up a man over there, the one, the Don, who calls me every morning and asks me what is happening if I'm out there talking to the people of Central Manchester, because Central Manchester must come back to the banks of the People's National Party. But comrades, seize and circle. I have to big up my wife and children in the crowd. Because if I go home and I go get nothing to eat. Welcome to my family. But comrades, boy, I tell you, I wish all of you could come up here and look at yourself down there. Mandeville, Central Manchester wants to welcome the comrades from the east, from the west, from the north, and from the south to Central Manchester. Let them hear our voices in the hills of Mandeville, resonating in the valleys of Clarendon. Comrades, you know, Monday gone, the PNP did feel good Monday. And I just said to my councillors, see if you can find some people to come to nomination day. and galling scrap it boy. When I look down the hills on Main Street and Hargreaves Avenue and I see the thousands of comrades that came out on nomination day, we know where we are going. We know that this belongs to the People's National Party. Time come for fairness and justice. Time come for the young people that we have them in our hands, because we are going to make sure that we find jobs for the young people and educate them, because the best way to get out of poverty is to be educated, and the People's National Party is the party of education. Comrades, I'm not the main speaker, but time come for the farmers of St. Elizabeth, Manchester, Clarendon, Trelawney, and all of Jamaica to see what the People's National Party can do to make sure that we have food on our table. Time come for us to put people before politics. I hear them running up their mouths. But Central Manchester is just warming up. If them think with it done. I hear that one man go for Bombay last night, go promise a hold for something. Comrades, we don't have to promise anything. But we can tell you we are committing to put back the Mandeville Regional Hospital, where John Jr. built and gave us a proper hospital. Comrades, we are committing to the people of Jamaica that your lives will be better under the People's National Party, under the leadership of Mark Jefferson Golding. He no need to take nothing for himself. He have it all already. So hear me, comrades. We want to welcome all the speakers over here. We want to welcome the comrades over there. We want to welcome each and every one to Central Manchester and Central Jamaica. In his absence, we want you to make some noise, that when the party leader come or anywhere he is at this time, he will hear the horns in Mandeville. He will hear the shout of the comrades. He will hear that Jamaica is ready for him. Let your voices rise. Let the blood and fire comrades feel good in Central Manchester, because we know that no weapon that forms against us shall ever prosper, because if God is for us, nobody can be against us. Comrades, welcome to Central Manchester. Time come Jamaica. Time come Central Manchester. Time come Manchester. God bless you.
Watch it. There are lots of signs in life, signs that you may not like. You could be living this minute, the next minute you're gone away.
Where the flock them there? Where the flock them there?
Hold up your head,
Where the
no
flock them there?
Be contrast, no Donovan. And by your works you should surely be paid. I never tried this to man with the unknown. Donovan Mitchell got the title.
Orange take over. Orange take over. How you feeling, comrades? right. All right. We're moving right along. Northwest Manchester, you must be proud of the representation you're getting from Comrade Michael Phillips. You must be proud. I see them send a man for challenge me here. I talk about what him do from where him a go do. But me can tell that man, him can't test me kill, no time, no day, no way. The man who will make sure that the transportation system in Jamaica is better than what it is now. To bring your greetings, Member of Parliament for Life in Northwest Manchester, Comrade Michael Phillips.
Comrades of Northwest Manchester, comrades of Northeast Manchester, comrades of Central Manchester, comrades of South Manchester, Mark Golding, comrades, raise your fists. Comrades, let me say to every comrade that is here, may God continue to bless you, keep you. Thank you for sticking with the People's National Party. Let us not take this election lightly, comrades. Because what is evident is that the Jamaica Labour Party is barefaced and lie and desperate. We have a responsibility to save Jamaica from this desperate Jamaica Labour Party. Last night in the debate, what a wonderful debate. It shows that the PNP has depth and we are ready for government. But what made me worry, comrades, is how barefaced those three from the Jamaica Labour Party was. When I hear them stand up last night and talk about them have $1 billion savings from the JUTC, I said to myself, I look over at my wife and I said to her, what a set of man them lie and wicked. But what it says to me, comrades, is that them can't add, them can't subtract. Because if you have a $1 billion savings at the JUTC, and it is a company that has $10 billion in loss, how them to take out $1 billion to send them a buy school bus when you don't have the money? It is a PNP that formed the JUTC, and it is Labour who mash it up. had 9.5 years, 10 years to fix it. If they couldn't fix it in 10 years, why should we trust them to fix it again? What I can promise is that we know what we need to do. And we will do it because the people of Jamaica will elect the People's National Party to fix what the Labour them mash up in this country. But what makes it even worse is that them like to make it look like them know what them doing. Enough sweet talking, enough numbers, but underneath that, they are incompetent. They don't know what they're doing at all. And that is why I'm saying, comrades, not take no chance with these elections, because we have to save Jamaica one more time from Labour. But you have a minister who say him about no bad mind. And I see him say him have a bad mind tour. But because him not go church, him not know nothing named God. Make a quote him, Philippians 2, verse 3. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourself. Not looking to your own interests, but to the interests of others. Because this is one thing I know, PNP would not buy no whole bus for our picnic them. Already they bring our forefathers in some ship from Africa come to Jamaica. Anything that the PNP going to do for our children, it have a brand new, good looking and fit for purpose. But the only way they can try and discredit us is to say we don't support the school bus system. Let me make it clear one more time. The People's National Party supports a school bus system for our children. We support it, and we support the subsidized fare. We support it because the same subsidized fare that children in Kingston get, our children in Manchester, Clarendon, St. Elizabeth, St. James, St. Anne's deserve the same. But to show you how them barefaced, just to show you how them barefaced. School year start next week. But what they have done is the private operators who operate the park school bus system. You know about that one there. The coaster bus them park up at the school gate. It is this same Labour government that start to underfund the schools and tell them to come out of the contracts and start fire them. And I want them to challenge me on that because they know it's true. And what is going to end up happening is that these part students will have to try and challenge for a seat on these yellow buses that the Labour Party propose. So what they are saying to the part student, we do not value you. That is what they are saying to the part student. And that's why when Daryl Vaz run off him mouth, me will say it again, him not bright like me, so him can't challenge me. For months I've been saying to him, let us have a debate in Parliament. Let us have that conversation on public transport. And because me know say him not bright, him can't stand up and have a one-on-one conversation with I man. A new day is coming for the taxi man them. A new day is coming for the bus man them. A new day is coming for our students, our elderly, and persons with disability. Comrades, when we get into government on the 3rd of September, we're going to review the Road Traffic Act. Because the way out of my ticket, some of them people out the road, it is unjust. It is unjust. It is unjust. We're going to have that conversation within the PNP government. What we do with the people and with all them tickets and who losing them license for some things that is trivial and unjust. But at the same time, I will say to the man them out here, at the same time, it's take time on the road, follow the law, because we are going to uphold the law. So comrades, when we talk about infrastructure, you talk about the People's National Party. Prime Minister say him have something named Spark. Spark now spark, reach now reach, and the road them bad, same way from when them come in to know that them leaving. We are going to take care of our roadways in our deep rural communities because we value everyone who use our road. If you're born at Kingston, Mandeville, Comfortal, don't only get a pan, no matter where you come from, we are going to put proper roads for you to travel on. And we're not promising what we can't deliver because we are a responsible People's National Party. So comrades, are you ready? When I say PNP, let me hear you say power. PNP, PNP, PNP. Word is love, comrades.